Suppose I interviewed you for 2 hours. We talked about your childhood, your relationships, your fears, your political beliefs, your daily habits, and the experiences that shaped your life. Would those 2 hours be enough to build a digital version of you? One that could answer questions almost exactly as you would. That's exactly what a team of researchers at Stanford University set out to test. For decades, simulations have helped us understand the physical world. We simulate aircraft before they're built, bridges before they're constructed, and the human heart before surgeons ever operate on it. These simulations work because physics follows mathematical laws. Humans, however, don't. Our decisions are influenced by memories, emotions, culture, personality, and experiences that are incredibly difficult to capture with traditional models. Previous social simulations often relied on demographics or simple behavioral rules, but those approaches treated people more like statistics than individuals. The Stanford team wondered whether large language models could change that. They recruited 1,052 volunteers, representing the US population across age, gender, race, education, region, and political beliefs, and instead of collecting simple survey responses, they conducted nearly 2-hour semi-structured interview with each participant. The conversations explored life stories, personal values, relationships, hopes, fears, financial situations, political opinions, and everyday experiences. It is just 2 hours. The questions are included in the research paper. These interviews produced thousands of words describing each individual in remarkable detail. After building the AI agent from each participant interview, the researchers put them through a series of well-established social science tests. Both the AI agent and the participant completed the General Social Survey, one of the most widely used surveys in sociology, as well as the Big Five Personality Inventory, which measures openness, consciousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. But here's an important detail: people aren't perfectly consistent. If you ask someone the same questions 2 weeks later, a few of their answers would naturally change. So instead of assuming people always give identical answers, the researchers asked the participant to take the same survey again 2 weeks later. This gave them a measure of each person's natural consistency, or self-consistency. They then compared the AI answers to the participants' original responses and measured how close the AI came to matching that natural level of consistency. The results were remarkable. The AI reached about 85% of the consistency that people showed with themselves, meaning it came surprisingly close to predicting how people would respond. If this technology continues to improve, its applications could be enormous. Researchers could test public health campaigns before launching them. Governments could explore how different communities might respond to new policies. Economists could study consumer behavior without recruiting thousands of volunteers for every experiment. Social scientists could test theories in hours instead of months. Today, these AI agents can predict how you might answer surveys and make certain decisions. Tomorrow, become sophisticated enough to simulate how our beliefs evolve over time. And that raises an extraordinary question. If we knew everything about your experience, your personality, your goals, and the choices you're making today, could we simulate the person you would become in 10 years from now? Could we explore a different future before we ever live them? We don't have that technology yet, but this research suggests that maybe we're just taking the first step. I find the findings of this research really interesting. What do you think?